everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial look, and this is for Adele's makeup in the video that she did with James Corden, and it was the Carpool Karaoke, and her makeup really caught my eye in this video. I thought it was gorgeous, and I actually mentioned that that video was in my January favorites. I just loved that video. I thought it was hilarious, and also her makeup was just so pretty. It really caught my eye, so I really wanted to do a tutorial on it. Just so if you guys want to see how to get Adele's look, just keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with her eye makeup, and what I noticed in these pictures is that her eye makeup is made up of a lot of rose gold colors and bronzish kind of colors. So I'm going to use the Naked 3 because it has a lot of those colors, and I'm going to be kind of mixing some and blending a little bit here. So I notice in the inner corner it's lighter, but it's not super light. So I'm just going to start off with the color Liar as kind of a base, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. And you can use primer if you want this to stay all day. So once I have that as my base, I'm just going to deepen it up and darken it as I go further along the eye. So I noticed that there are more like rosy gold colors and pinky tones rather than browns. So I'm going to focus more on that. I'm going to take the color Buzz, which is a little bit of a darker pink, and I'm going to take that and put it on the outer 3/4 of my eyelid. I'm going to take a little bit more and pat on a little bit more. Okay, so now that I have that, I notice on the outer corner it's a little bit bronzier than on the inner, so I'm going to take this goldy color in Thick and kind of use that in the outer corner of my eye. Kind of just using the tip of my brush and kind of using just like a triangle kind of shape on the outer corner. And I noticed that her eyeshadow looks like there is a lot blended together. So there are a lot of different colors, sort of. So I'm going to take the color Buzz, that's dark pink, and I'm just going to kind of put it a little bit above my lid. You know, it seems like her or her makeup artist just kind of went a little bit above the eye, just making these colors a little bit noticeable. So I'm going to take that, a little bit of the gold color, blend that up there a little bit. Make sure I blend in the outer corner a little bit. Make sure it's just not, it's ombre, it's not just two separate colors, so it just looks complete. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this brown color Liar and put it a little bit up there with those other two colors, blended some. I'm just going to deepen it up a little bit more, just because I don't think it's too subtle. I think that even from a distance you can tell that in this video her signature kind of colors for her eyes are definitely the rose gold and the pinks. So I'm going to blend that a little more. And I feel like that is pretty good for the eyeshadow. You can deepen it up a little bit, but also I feel like another signature part of her look in this video is the eyeliner. So I'm just going to do that to the other eye once I'm finished, but I'm going to move on to eyeliner, and I'm going to take this Maybelline Master Precise by Eye Studio black liquid eyeliner, and it just has this felt tip. It's super easy to apply, and all I'm going to do is line my upper lash line. Now in this video Adele has pretty thick eyeliner, so I'm going to a little bit overdo it just like she does, but also making it look really nice. All the way from the inner corner, and she's not afraid to make that line pretty thick. So now that I have the liquid eyeliner portion, I can tell that she also has some eyeliner on her upper lash line and also on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and use my CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eye pencil. I think that using the eyeliner on the waterline, on the upper lash line, it helps to kind of make less of a gap between the liquid eyeliner and this eyeliner, and it just kind of helps it look a little more smooth and even. And you may want to do this before the liquid eyeliner, that might be a little bit easier, but I kind of forgot about that step. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and do some of the bottom. Now she has this not only on just like the upper part of her lash line, but she kind of has it down here as well. So I'm going to kind of just line along the bottom. And she has it all the way in actually. So after lining the bottom, that's kind of what it looks like. So there is a lot of eyeliner going on and then a lot of pink going on with the eyelids, which is really pretty. So this is a little bit much maybe for an everyday look for me personally, but it was great for her interview and I think it's really, really pretty. So after completing all the eyeliner and eyeshadow for this eye, I'm going to go ahead and use some CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara. And I'm just going to do this to the top and bottom lashes. Nothing major. Her eyelashes I didn't think were like a major part of the look. I felt like it was mostly the eyes and the cheeks. And the eyes concerning the eyeshadow and the eyeliner. Mostly. There weren't any spider lashes or anything major going on. So this is just going to be lengthening and darkening up the lashes, completing the look for the eyes. So once you have that, this is the final eye look. For that eye, obviously, I still have to do this side. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this eye and then we will move on to the next part of the makeup look. So that is it for the eyes, and something you may notice is she does have a tiny bit of wing and it's just a little bit pointed, and that's about it for the eyes. She has really thick eyeliner and rosy gold eyelids and some really pretty blending going on there for the eyes. So that is it for that part of the look. And the next part I want to focus on is the eyebrows, and she has ombre-ish hair in this video, but her eyebrows match like the roots of her hair and it's really, really pretty. So we're going to go ahead and do that next. So I'm just going to take my Warm palette by Coastal Scents and I'm going to pick out an eyebrow color. Obviously it's going to be the color more towards my hair color rather than hers, but it is going to be dark and bold brows. So I'm going to take in a gold eyeliner brush just like this, and I am going to find a color that works for my brows, just a brown. My hair is kind of medium brown, not super dark, but I'm going to try and find something that'll work, and they're going to be kind of bold. So I'm just going to try to, they're already pretty much shaped out here, but I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Start out a little bit lighter than maybe we're going to end up with, but just kind of testing out the colors, seeing how much they match here. And her eyebrow shape, they're a little bit long here out towards, so we could even draw them out a little bit if we want, but they're still like natural. They're not super crazy or anything. So as you can see, this compared to this already, so just gonna make sure. I think that that is really nice. Compared to my hair, it's a little light, so I'm even gonna go a little bit darker. So this looks crazy to me because I never fill in my brows, but I'm gonna go ahead and go a little darker and see how it works. And when you're not used to something, it may look really weird, because I don't do too much to my everyday makeup. I usually just put on some eyeshadow, some BB cream, and mascara, and just brush out my brows. I never fill them in. I never really do eyeliner other than for special occasions. So like this is just crazy to me. Like it's gonna take me a little bit to kind of get used to it. So right now I'm kind of like, oh, this looks so weird. But really it's just all what you get used to. And I think it's a really pretty look that she has in this video, and that's obviously why I wanted to make a tutorial on this, because not only was the video funny, but the makeup that Adele had in this video really caught my eye. And I tend to do that with like movies or TV shows. Just like cool makeup looks really catch my eye. So if you guys want me to do more kind of tutorials on makeup looks that I like, or that I kind of see in the media or award shows or places like that, then let me know in the comment section, because I would love to do more tutorials. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up, the places that I kind of messed up. But here we go. This is kind of what the brows are looking like compared to my hair right now. I think that they're really nice. I mean, obviously, like I was saying, it's going to be weird to get used to at first, and it's going to look super weird, but I really like how it looks. It's pretty cool. So I am just kind of making sure that the shapes are both kind of like even and symmetrical. So after that, you're obviously going to want to set that with some brow gel. So I'm just going to take this Great Lash Maybelline New York Clear Transparent Mascara. So basically all it is just like a mascara wand, but it has some gel in it that will kind of just set your brows and the color and the shape and make them stay in place. So you just want to take a little bit and kind of set them on each side here. You don't need too much, just to set them and kind of let that dry for a little bit. It doesn't take long. You really don't even need to wait on it or anything, because it should be fine. So this is so far the brows and the eyes. I think that it looks really nice. The next thing we're probably going to do is some face makeup. Now, I didn't really notice anything too crazy with her foundation or anything, so I'm probably just going to do some BB cream, just because I have actually never tried foundation. I just kind of like a light feel on my face. So if you guys are like that too, then go ahead and use whatever BB cream works for you. So one of my favorite BB creams is the Maybelline New York Dream Fresh BB cream, and I'm just gonna put some of this on. I already had some from this morning, but it is now later in the afternoon, so I just like to dot some of this on. And I don't have any other like blush or anything, so it should be totally fine. Don't have to worry about that. So you can either use your fingers or brush or really whatever you want. For this look, I'm probably just going to use this beauty blender that I have here. I don't know, just because I feel like this gives it a really nice finish. But honestly, for the most part, I just use my hands, just because it's super fast and it makes the BB cream just look really natural and blend in with your skin. I mean, obviously you might not be able to tell from a picture, but I didn't really think that she had on much concealer or anything. But if you do have some spots that you're worried about covering up, then you can go ahead and do that right now. That's basically it for the foundation or BB cream, whatever you want to use. It's really whatever you prefer. I mean, if you want to do an exact replica of her look, maybe if you're going as Adele for Halloween, then you can do this look. Or if you just kind of like her makeup, then obviously you can just change whatever you want to make it look like this. The next thing I notice is her cheeks, and in this video and in pictures I've seen, she has some great blush going on right here, and it is pretty dark. Not super dark or anything, but it's noticeable, at least I thought so. So I'm going to be taking a Wet n Wild blush because this one is so pigmented. It is in the color Heather Silk. It is so beautiful. And she has a lot of blush on those cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and take some, start with as little, and then you can, keep adding, but you can't really take away. So I'm kind of adding to this area of my cheeks right here, like on the jawline a little bit below. So I'll take that, I'll kind of do each cheek together just so I know I'm keeping it even. You want to make sure it's not just like a strict line. You want to make sure it's blended. Another thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to use the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder, and this is a beautiful bronze color. I'm just going to add a little bit in addition to the blush, but I don't want to overpower it. I just want to kind of complement the two together like she did in her look. And it does look like she might have some highlighter on, so if you do want to add some highlighter, you can of course add that. After all that, I'm going to add some lipstick. So hers is kind of like a medium pink tone. I'm not sure if I have the exact kind of color, but I'm going to kind of experiment with this. I'm going to try this Tarte Lip Surgeon's lip tint, and I'm going to see how this looks in comparison to hers. And I'm noticing that this is a little bit reddish coral compared to hers. So I'm going to try to add something that's a little pink toned. I have this Revlon Color Stay Matte Balm, and I'm just going to layer a little bit. Rub my lips together, see how it looks. And she doesn't have anything super crazy. It doesn't look like she overlines her lips or does anything with that. So I'm not really going to mess around with any of that. But if you want to, of course you can. So I think that's a little bit closer, a little bit more pink toned rather than orangish red than that. So I think that this is all that I did for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more like steal her makeup look, or maybe even steal her style looks, or just makeup tutorials in general, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments section. If you have any certain celebrities that you would like to see, or just kind of makeup inspirations, leave that in the comments below as well. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.